baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 oh, would you make me feel so high?
The Voice, coming soon to BBC One.
Hello there, I'm Brian.
Hey, I'm Davey.
What's up guys, I'm Alan. Hi guys, I'm Joey. We are Group 5!
Hey guys, we are from Group 5 and our group's topic is about non-ferrous metal separator. So basically before we go into what is non-ferrous metal separator, I'd like to give you guys a good explanation about what is ferrous metal and non-ferrous metal. Because without knowing that, you guys wouldn't know much about what is a non-ferrous metal separator. So, non-ferrous metals are usually not magnetic and they do not contain any iron at all. And non-ferrous metals are very much more resistant than ferrous metals. Right? There are a few examples of non-ferrous metals and they are
Aluminium.
Copper.
On the other hand, ferrous metals are very magnetic and usually contain a lot of iron. They also have very little resistance to corrosion. It's highly durable. It is usually used in electrical appliances and motor. Examples of ferrous metals are
Carbon and stainless steel.
Cast iron.
So now you guys have seen the examples of non-ferrous metals and ferrous metals. So basically we're going to be talking more about non-ferrous metals because our mission here, non-ferrous metal separator, it clearly states that it's only working for non-ferrous metals. It is also known as the eddy current metal separator for your information. So Brian now will be explaining how this machine really works since I've explained to you guys what are non-ferrous metals and ferrous metals. So I'll hand over the mic to Brian to continue from here.
So I'm going to give a brief explanation only about the metal separator here in this video, and later on I'm going to go into more details into this rotor with using more diagrams later on. Okay, so guys, I'm going to talk about the function of the metal separator and what it does. So as you can see here, waste and scrap materials, they fall onto the conveyor belt. This is a metal separator, and they will go towards the magnetic rotor here, which is spinning around. It creates an eddy current. It's because there's a permanent magnet right here in the rotor. Alright, so the eddy current created in the scrap metals here, it actually creates only in the non-ferrous metal. It tends to jump over and fall into a container, and the scrap metals drop down due to gravity. Okay, so guys, in this video right here, in this small section, I'm going to use diagrams to explain more in detail for this part right here. Alright, so this rotor here inside, there is a permanent magnet which rotates at very high speed, and this causes it to create its own eddy current, and due to that it creates its own eddy current in that region over there, where the place where the non-ferrous metals jump up there. And this is because the non-ferrous metals itself, they have their own magnetic field, so the eddy current opposes its magnetic field, and therefore it tends to jump over the splitter and into a separate container. Okay, so this clearly is based on Lenz's law, which states that the magnet which produces the eddy current creates a magnetic field, and the non-ferrous metals, which has its own magnetic field, it opposes each other when it comes close. So that's why that it falls into another container.
Make the ground shake.
Alright, since I'm done explaining about the functions of the metal separator, this faggot up here is going to tell you where these machines are commonly used.
What? So after Brian, I'm going to talk about where are these separators used. First, the separator used at the recycling centers. The recycling centers collected stuffs from houses, factories, and store them as the diagram above, like this.
Okay.
There are many different things collected, so now the separators can be put to good use. The separators separate inert materials, ferrous metal and non-ferrous metal for further process. Next, the separator used for manufacturing glass from sand. The sand contains many impurities. For example, inert materials, ferrous and non-ferrous metals. To make a good quality of glass, the separator plays an important role to separate them, so you get a good quality of glass. Since I've discussed where the separators used, now I'm going to pass my mic to Mr. Jia Wei, continue his presentation about modification of the separator.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Show it, show it, show it.
So now we'll be working with the modification of the separator. So we replace permanent magnet with electromagnet. So electromagnet is a soft iron coil with electric wires that can be easily magnetized and demagnetized. By using electromagnet, we have the ability to manipulate the magnetic field by changing the current, by changing the magnitude of the current. Okay. So with electromagnet, it will be much more convenient for all kind of usage. It provides a wider market, so you can like use in the home and also industrial area stuff. With the electromagnet, now we can separate ferrous metal from the non-ferrous metal and the inert material. The substance or the metals or the non-inert materials will move towards the rotor at high speed, and then ferrous metal will attract to the rotor but not stick to it because it's moving in a high speed. So it will like slide down into the container, whereas the others metal will move towards the end and then do as usual. This will increase the efficiency of the separator.
So guys, I hope you all understand what this metal separator is about, and I hope you guys learned something from that.
This metal separator thing that we explained to you throughout the whole video may not be in our OSMAT syllabus, but definitely will be a hand in our future later on. Maybe, who knows? Jiawei might become a physicist.
So guys, if you like the video, like it. If you guys don't like the video, well, like it. Yeah.
So guys, enjoy the brew first.
Okay.
Peace.
Hi guys. One.
Copper? Stainless steel. Okay, wait, again. Dun 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 dun!